everybody. Welcome to another episode of this In the Cards. Tonight's guest has been here before. She's a delightful, fun guest, and the reason for this is because she did it the last time she was on, and it just looked so wonderful on her. A lot nicer than it does on me, but hey, it'll do. Anyway, for those that may not remember, she is Jennifer Johnson. She used to be a dancer, and she's in 1991. She got interested in the tarot, and she's been doing it ever since, and she adds her dance to the tarot cards. And she likes to consider it that she dances with them as we go through life and our music and partners and our dance steps through life change. The tarot, she says, helps her find her way through the dance of life. And she has her own practice. She not only does readings for us, she does them for the pets as well. And we had started touching on that briefly the last time she was on. She also made an announcement a little while ago on Facebook. So you want to stay tuned for the whole show to get the details. That's she's going to be offering a free reading to somebody out there listening tonight. Joined us. So you want to stay tuned for the whole show. I want to bring on Jennifer. Welcome.
Thank you, my friend, and I'm so glad to be here again. I'm honored that you asked me.
Oh, you're just a darling and so much fun, and your costumes, and you just have such a personality.
You know, you make me feel so good, just the way you talk to me and how sweet you are to me. And the costumes are something that I really just have always done, and now it's become sort of a trademark with me. People are always talking about my costumes and what will I wear. And it's something that I've always done ever since I was a very little girl. But I think it makes it more fun.
Yes, it was fun it's always fun to get dressed up and out of what the norm routine is day to day.
Definitely, and I encourage people to do that. People that I read for will like my costumes or the glitter. As a matter of fact, I went into the grocery store yesterday and didn't have my eye glitter on, and two of the cashiers were like, "Where's your glitter?" So I can't go out without my glitter.
See? You were missing, right?
Yeah, I'm like, well, this is a down day. And they're like, we want the glitter. So if it makes people happy, I'm willing to put it on.
There you go. And we had started discussing, and then time was running out. Very neat thing, because you are known as the Biker Tarot.
Yeah, Gypsy Biker.
Yes, gypsy biker, that's it. And you have a lot of bikers that you read for that are your clients.
I do, and they, oh, darling, I'm just seeing you, and may I say you look fabulous, marvelous. I love you. We've got to meet in person.
Yes.
Oh, I love that you are wearing that. And how does it make you feel?
I'm hot right now, and it just,
Hot.
you,
She's hot.
you do the look so much better than I do.
No, I don't. And you're rocking it, and I love it on you, and I hope you'll wear it some while you read. Have you worn it during a reading?
Not yet, no.
Do you think you'll freak out your querents?
I might, who knows.
That might be good for them. You know, it's like the full tarot card. Step
Right.
out of the box and into another realm, and I think you look great. I love it. I'm just seeing you now, and I'm so happy.
Well, say you have body to your hair. I don't. So
I just sort of let it be.
the body and the hair is what gives it, the better look. I got this whole
You
top
look
of the head
fabulous.
flip.
I absolutely love it.
So, lots to talk about, lots to do. I don't know what your idea that you have is for the free reading giveaway. I don't know if you want to wait till later in the show, give people more of a chance to get in here and logged in.
I think that would be good. You know, I'm always having people, and I'm sure you are too, messaging me, texting me. Can you just help me? Just turn a few cards for me. I'm having some problems. And I send them now my webpage.
Yes. Yes.
You know, I learned that over the years. We all have. We love everyone. We want to help everyone, but we have to buy the headbands. And we have to buy our cards, and it's just a matter of respect. But so I'm always telling them, hey, you've been wanting a free reading, so tune in to the radio show.
Exactly. Exactly. And people, with me, know I do the show. And depending on what's going on that week, we open the phone lines for them to call in for a quick, short reading. So they think I'm just a 24-hour,
Sure.
give it to me. And, this is what's going on. And don't you love it when you get the IMs? Hi, how are you?
Oh, yeah.
Especially when it's somebody that never speaks to you, or you don't even really know who they are. They just maybe follow us, keep tabs on what
They're
we're
your
doing.
BFF
Yes.
when that happens.
Yep. And then it's just, you answer, I'm fine. How are you? To be polite, and you're thinking, I know what's coming. And they're like, oh, I'm having an issue now, and I thought
Yeah.
you'd tell me all about it.
Please
Yeah,
tell
you're
me I don't have any money.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Here's my website. You learn it the hard way. We do have the phone lines open already. If you'd like to speak with the lovely Jennifer, if you have any questions for her, feel free and call in. For the personal, longer involved reading giveaway that she's going to do later on in the show, you still have to keep tuned for that.
Oh, yes.
Gonna make you wait. What is your favorite deck?
Well, I love the Mystic Dreamer. The Mystic Dreamer deck. It would have to be my favorite. And I love I'm a Gemini, and I'm sort of more than twins. I don't know how many personalities there are in me. The gypsy, the biker gypsy, the witch, sometimes angel. But I love all the different decks, but Mystic Dreamer would have to be my favorite.
Yeah, that's a nice deck. A couple people out in the chat room are saying it's their choice as well. And it is getting closer and closer to Halloween, so
I love the Halloween
you're right.
deck.
Always
Love
pull
it.
out the Halloween deck. It's fun. That's the back of the cards. Here's the fronts of them. It's a little bit smaller size than the standard size we're used to. And this is good this time of year, especially if children are around for Halloween.
Definitely.
It's a fun deck that we don't get to use often because of the holiday.
Right.
What have you been up to? What do you have upcoming?
Oh, I have so much exciting things to tell you. You know, I was at an event Monday night up in North Myrtle Beach. Do you shag, Misha? S-H-A-G. Are you a shagger?
No, I'm not.
I'm also the tarot reader of the Shaggers on the Strand. I'm very blessed that the tarot cards have been like a golden key for me, a key to unlock doors and get me into VIP places that I would never be in if it weren't for my cards. I tell the photographers that their key is their camera. People love to be photographed. You know I do. I'm a ham. But I was at a red carpet event called Smoking Hot Red Party for the launch of a new band by Gary Lauder. And I was there with my tarot cards, and the manager of the restaurant called Dirty Dick's Crab House, I'll give him a plug because I read for all of them. He said, Jennifer, do you have a deck that's red and black? Well, he was thinking of the backs of the cards. He likes me to be color coordinated. So I took the Gothic Tarot, but I also have the Vampire Tarot. But so my tarot cards were matching, and it is getting near Halloween. But the shagging community has also been very good to me. They're up in North Myrtle Beach at Ocean Drive. The shag is South Carolina's dance. It's based on the Lindy, the jitterbug, and I love to shag. And they have me at a lot of events. And the shaggers are like the biker community in that they raise money for people in need, for people that have had cancer, that are going through a hard time. And I've been very blessed to be able to be in their circle and do readings for them. And I've been invited to do an event and bring my gypsy wagon for a cancer benefit for a lady in October. And I'm going to be at the Mischief Night Ball for Mercy Care Hospice. And I'm doing a Halloween event, Halloween, for an animal group, Friends of the Horry County Animal Care Center. So I'm really blessed to be doing a lot of events that are also to benefit charities.
Very nice, very busy schedule for you.
Yeah, and a few parties, so they're always fun. I would never get invited to parties and think if it weren't for my cards.
I know, right?
So, you know, that is a great benefit, isn't it? You know, it's intrigues people, and people are like, what do you do? Oh, I read the tarot, and then immediately their eyes get bigger.
Yes. Yeah, the eyes get bigger because, you know, the negative thinking is out there. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right.
And others are just like, wow, I've never had that done before.
Oh, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Or can you read me?
Right.
Or you can't read me.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And they'll just sit there.
Right. Or put their sunglasses on.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. Take off rings.
Yeah, I love it. And then they'll tell me later. Very funny. It's very fun. It's a different adventure every day.
Do you pick your decks based on what kind of an event you're at, even though you do have your favorite?
I do, and when I do the Dickens Christmas show, which is at the convention center, that's like a 4-day event, I have the Victorian Romantic Tarot and the Victoria Regina Tarot, but I still will use other decks based on the people. And just like the Witches Tarot, and some decks I have the Witches Tarot by Ellen Dugan, but this is the Witches Tarot. You know, some people I don't tell them that it's the witch's tarot because they may become afraid. They'll say, "Oh, I like the backs of those," and I'm like, "Yes, this is a great deck, very earthy."
We have a caller. I'm going to interrupt you, Jen. We have a caller. Hello?
Hi.
Hi. Who are you speaking with?
Hi, Misha. This is Margie.
Hi, Margie.
Hi, Jennifer.
Hey.
I saw you on before, and I think you're just great. I have a question. I guess about probably in the around February, something happened in my life that was a shock, something I wasn't expecting, and it's really affecting me. Can you help me? Do you see anything? Do you feel anything? Do you need to know more?
Well, Misha, I did pull 3 cards. Do you want me to do that now, or?
Yes, go ahead. Unless you need more info from her. Okay.
The 9 of Wands, which is the Wounded Warrior card. I don't think it shows up very well. I'm trying to look. I've turned the light off. There we go.
That's better. Yeah, it shows
The
up.
Wounded Warrior card. And it does show that, yes, you've been through a battle and you've been through hurt. The Page of Pentacles, I like to call her the Princess. You are there, and you are the Queen of Pentacles. You are a survivor, thriver, and a flourisher, as well as a nourisher. And you've been through the fire. You are growing through it, not just going through it. And you're making your way forward now. You're healing. And the Queen of Coins and Page of Coins are both telling you to push yourself forward, propel yourself, keep keeping on, and you're going to come back and you're going to make something. In other words, pick up the pieces and make something beautiful with it. Use glitter glue and glue the broken pieces back together. But you are a fighter and a survivor. And you know, I am as well. And even today has been a very difficult day for me personally. I had asked Misha if she will turn a card for me later, but already it's turning around because I'm determined to make it turn around. So you're going to be fine. You've got to push yourself and see yourself as a warrior, you know, like a cat with 9 lives.
Okay. All right. I'll try. I'll keep
just
going
be
forward.
determined. You know, we have to help each other. We all have our letdowns, and sometimes we feel like our whole world is crashed. I know I feel that way sometimes, but then I think, you know what? I'm going to pick these pieces up and make something beautiful out of it.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks
You're
for
great.
calling.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
The phone lines are open. For those that are maybe not directly in front of the screen but listening to us doing other things, the phone number is 615-692-1262. So feel free and call in, even if you just want to say hello to Jennifer.
Yeah, I love that. I wish some of my friends would call in, you know, and you could ask them a few questions.
That's what happened the last time you were on. Called in real late. We were running out of time, so that's why we opened the phone up sooner this time, so that we don't have time run out on us.
And what was that number again? I'll put it on my screen.
It's 61. No, they don't want to publish out there.
I
There's a
understand.
reason for that. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Let them tune in. It is showing up on the screen for them, and I will be stating it from time to time throughout.
Okay.
You are reading for animals and pets.
Yes.
I wanted to discuss that with you because I know I have, a couple of animal communicators out there listening, and, reading for the pets using the cards is something completely different. A lot of people do not do that.
Okay. Well, I believe,
But what do you read on when you're doing that?
well, I do hold the pet, love the pet, look in the pet's eyes. Of course, I think we can all communicate with animals if we love animals, and certainly if we have pets. But the cards I found to be very right on with dogs, with dogs that I've read for, such as the Canine Angel Therapy dogs. I've done readings with them and had their handlers and their people that they work with say, oh, that's right on, that's his story. I do let the dogs touch the cards with their paws. I put the cards before the dogs, the big dogs, just like I do people. And then with the smaller dogs, their owner will hold the dog. And I use the cards with my other, just like I do with people. It's all connected. You get a vibe about a person. You can pick up the feelings about a person who comes in for a reading. If they're all smiling and glowing, or sometimes you can tell when someone has had something devastating happen. So with the animals, I just trust the cards with whoever I read for. I even read for a squirrel in California since we've last talked.
Did you really?
Yes.
What exactly is it that you're reading on? The behaviors of the animal? What kind of information is it that you get?
Definitely mostly what the animal's feeling. I have a lot of people want to know, am I doing the right thing for my pet? Is she okay? What is she feeling about my new partner? Maybe the squirrel may be nibbling on the significant other, or doesn't like to be left alone. I find a lot of dogs that, that parents have to leave and the dogs are by themselves for a certain amount of time, may act out, may do certain things, may need more attention. They may want a companion pet. They may want a little brother or sister in the home.
Right.
And I know in my own neighborhood, I have 4 dogs that I love. My husband has 2, and they're 14 years old, and they're more his dogs. But the preacher's dog across the street has started joining in at my house. And another dog from down the road, they want to come where the fun is. They want to have friends and activities, and of course a few dog biscuits.
Question in the chat: are the animal communications more honest than us humans? We could be pesky and and
that is a really good question. Whoever asked that is an awesome question. I want to say yes, because we wear the masks. I know that I do, of course, but that's really true. That's an awesome question to be asked, because an animal basically will be more honest. If they're afraid, they show us. If they are angry, or they'll show their aggression. They'll put their tail between their legs, if they're done something or they're afraid. So that could be very true. I would say yes on that, and I had never thought of it in that way. I love that question.
Yeah, it's true. I always say we have many hats that we wear.
Definitely, I do. Scarf, hat.
Different personalities based on where we're at, what we're doing at the time. We have the parent hat, the sister hat, the child hat, the employee hat, the fun out with friends, and then we have the hats where we're trying to hide.
I always, definitely, and sometimes I'm overwhelmed, and I also have a bit of a stage fright and even agoraphobia that people will be like, what? You're kidding. You're out in the middle of the dance floor. You're the one who entertains everyone. But before events, I get very afraid. I call it the devil card with me. That's my devil, is I have a fear sometimes. It's very hard for me to go out. It's very hard for me to be around a lot of people. But once I get around the people, then I'm happy. I'm loving the people. But it's a fear that I have, and many people don't understand it. Because you can look at someone and get a perception, and it can be totally different from the person inside. I do believe when I read for people that their inner being comes out, that their soul becomes revealed. They, at the beginning, are nervous. Many people, I try to make them feel at home with a bottle of water. I've even served one beer to a guy, and I've had a request for a shot. The guy told me, he said, Miss Jennifer, don't take this wrong, but you seem like the kind of lady that might have some liquor in the house. And I said, well, I do. But it was really cute because they were young couples, and his wife was really scared. And this may not be thought ethical with tarot readers. It's only happened to me once. I did serve her a little shot of cinnamon fireball whiskey. And now I offer like hot tea, Coca-Cola, bottled water. I even bought some fancy Perrier water. But, I try to make people feel very at ease. And midway through the reading, usually they're laughing, crying. I keep Kleenex by, and they open up. And I open up to them as well. And I share things about myself because, I'm in this struggle just like everybody else is. I have my troubles, my doubts that I've told you, that I'm become afraid. I get overwhelmed sometimes. I'm a real person, and I like to be honest about it. I have bruises and flaws. I'm a very flawed person, and I make mistakes, and I ask people to forgive me, and I try to forgive others.
We have another caller on the line. Hello?
Hello, Misha.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. Yourself?
I'm terrific. Did you have a question?
Yes, Miss Jennifer. I'd like to know what you see for me. This is the Parafreak from Pure Paranormal.
I didn't know if you wanted it out there or not, so that's why I just kept quiet.
Okay. Just what I see, what is going on.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Well, I'm mixing up the Morgan Greer Tarot, which is another one that I really like because they're so bold. Well, I'm going to start with the Five of Swords. This is a card for me, about letting go of the negative. You got to accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, and don't mess with Mr. In Between. It's telling you to let go of some things you can't change, maybe some negative people in your life, and realize that you have to go forward and you can't let them rain on your parade, so to speak. And the Fool card, which I love the Fool card and the Five of Swords, because the Fool is sort of like, identify with it. Be yourself. Be who you are. And listen to your heart. Like the song, Listen to Your Heart. Think of what you would take with you if your house was on fire. What would you grab? Who would you grab? I know I'd take my dogs and my tarot cards and my crystal ball. And And finally, the Six of Cups, which I call it the serendipity card. It's a card about having what you want, getting what you want without having to ask for it. I believe after you cut away the cobwebs, the red tape, and some things that may be preventing you from flying, from being free, then you're going to be, you've got to venture out, do what's scary but necessary in your life at this time. And then you're going to find like your soulmate, where you need to be, happiness with everything coming up roses for you. And I also find in readings when the swords come up, they're our tool to clear the way for our happiness, for our joy. It's like a procedure, almost like a surgery. Take out what we don't need, and then we're healthy.
Thank you so much.
Thanks. I hope that was helpful, and thanks for calling.
Yes, ma'am. I'll see you later, Misha.
All righty. See ya. We were discussing the reading for the animals.
Yes.
You had mentioned you just read for a squirrel.
Yes, I did. Squircle.
I had a pet squirrel years ago when I was little. Why would you have the need to read for a squirrel?
Well, it's all connected. I read for Ocean Park Resort, which is a pet-friendly hotel, and the manager's, one of his friends in California has a pet squirrel, and she is also in some production and entertainment things, and she had found out about me and wondered if I would read for her squirrel, and we did. We spent about an hour and a half on the telephone. She was holding her squirrel, while we were talking, and what came up with that was that the squirrel...
Say that. We have another caller on the line. Brian, how are you?
Yeah, you knew who it was.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Parafreaks kind of like jumped on that before I did. I was just actually going to call at the exact same time, but it's all right. Anyway, I have a few questions.
He asked me to pick up on you. It's telling me who's on.
I haven't been on your show for a while, so I just figure. Anyway, I do have a question. I have a lot of things going on in my life right now. I just have like a family member that died, and a lot of stuff that's going on with my paranormal group in general. I just wanted to see if any oversight for me.
Okay. Misha, you want me to do the reading, or you want to do one, or?
Well, I haven't chimed in because it's some of my regulars, so I figured let them get it. You. Yeah, you have a lot going on here. All three of the cards that I pulled for you, Brian, are in reverse. All three of them. The Strength card in reverse, this is showing the toll that it's all taking on you. Upright, it's about the strong inner strength that you have internally, spiritually, and you have really, really been drained of your normal everything, motivation, determination, even confidence in certain things. And there's been a lot of shooting going on with a whole bunch of people, and it's escalating, which is why your Five of Wands is in reverse. Normally, this is like minor feuding, kind of playing, nothing severe.
Yeah, I just got in a fight with a boss of mine, and I just kind of like switched jobs to get to another one, and yeah, it's a big feud, and that's just part of my little problems in my world. So.
Yeah, you're overwhelming. The third card that came out in reverse was the Ten of Pentacles. So that's dealing with the materialistic things. It's the earth element, job, money, finance, career, your material things. It's in reverse, so, you know, you're questioning your...
my car broke down, and it's just some craziness going on.
Yeah, you're out your financial comfort zone. You're worried about what effect the fight that you had to do with your boss is going to have on it all. It's also showing and telling me that all of this other outside stuff unrelated with your job is affecting. It's like a domino reaction. When we get so distraught over things going on, especially you said you had a death, I'm sorry to hear that. Are just when we get so emotional, we don't even realize the effect that it has in every other detail in our life and every single relationship. And it just is a domino effect. Boom, boom, boom. One thing after the other. Jennifer, what do you have for him?
I pulled 3 cards, and mine are all about his emotions and feelings. The King of Cups. And I used the Witch's Tarot, but the King of... I'm not too good at holding my cards up. But the King of Cups, which you are very spiritual, very deep. You look beneath the surface for things. And you are trying to find now your calm in the storm. I would tell you to meditate and be trying to communicate with your mother. And the card that I dropped, I think for a reason, the Queen of Cups. I pulled these at the very beginning. That I feel is your mother. And the Queen of Cups, you know, is very perceptive. I feel she's trying to send you signs that are going to comfort you. And the 3 of Cups, the reunion card. So for my reading, when I chose the cards, all cups, and I see you as being sort of feeling connected with her. And I see good things happening spiritually. You need to rely on your...
It's kind of funny that you bring that up. So it's kind of funny that you bring that up. I actually, when I was born, I actually was born dead, and my mom died with me when we were, when she gave birth to me. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of messed up.
A connection, and you came back together, and I feel, you know, it's sort of like with the 3 of Cups. The 3rd cup would be the spiritual realm that can connect you. So I feel yours is all about you, your mother, and how she can still give you spiritual support and sort of nurture you and fill your cup, even though she's in a different realm now. My father does that with me and has for 11 years.
Well, I gotta thank you both. I mean, that's awesome. It's kind of I know obviously everything, you know, craziness is happening, but you know, you both helped me out a lot. So I mean.
And Brian, I want to add a big thing that was told to me to point out to you. With what Jennifer got is to show you, no matter how defeated you feel, you're not, and you haven't lost your connections within. They are still there, and you're being watched and protected.
Yeah. And we're here too. For you.
Sorry?
We're here for
Sorry?
you.
Okay. Hey, sorry, you keep on cutting out there. I mean, I heard a little bit there, but yeah. Well, thank you. I mean, obviously, I watch your show all the time. You know, like right after me. So, yeah.
Get again one of these times. Everybody's
that'd be kind of cool. Misha in the pocket, yeah, that was fun. Misha in the pocket, that's fun.
We better clarify that with an explanation because he was wondering what that one is.
No, just let that one go. Let it go. Just let that go.
Yes, yes.
Let him
Alrighty.
wonder.
Brian has.
I'm gonna let you guys go now.
Okay.
Alright.
He's so
Bye-bye.
tired today, and he does paranormal investigating, and he brought me along long distance on one of them via the telephone.
Wow.
And so he would have one last thing to carry around. He had his phone in his pocket.
Cute.
He
So
was
you-
out there on a cold, freezing winter day, and I was all snug and warm in his pocket, but I was really at home.
That
Snug.
sounds awesome. I'm going to have to listen to his show.
Yes, yes. We are going to run out of time, so do you want to go over the free reading thing giveaway that you were going to do?
Sure, do we have anyone? Or,
Well, I wasn't sure. Were you going to be doing some kind of a contest, or did you mean the phone calls that we've been taking?
I thought just somebody that would call in. So, is there not anyone in the line right now, or?
No, we don't.
Okay. Well, they missed it then. But we did have some good readings. How would you like to turn a card for me?
I would love to.
I would love that.
Just a random call or something specific?
Just, I just whatever you pick up.
Whatever. Okay.
Even Jennifer needs guidance. Oh, I need a lot of guidance.
We always do. All right, let's see what Jennifer needs to be told.
Ooh.
The Queen of Pentacles, she is in reverse.
Ooh. Okay. I feel a little in reverse today.
Yeah, she's doing your dance routines, right?
Right.
On her head. You're having a lot of activity going on right now with your readings, with the parties. We've already discussed that. It's that time of year for all of us, so we're always busy. But you need to be careful of the giving away too much.
Oh, you are right. And thank you. And coming from you saying that, you're so right.
You are normally, comfortable, content, no financial worries, but with Halloween coming up and all the activities going on, you are going to end up like me and just start giving too much at the charity events till completely drained.
And maybe too much of my time. I'm pulled in a lot of places, and when I do say no or when I can't give, people don't understand because they're so used to the free pour. Free pour, like, it's like they won't, and they don't understand sometimes.
Right, exactly.
So that's very, very right on.
I think people are a little bit disappointed because they thought they were going to get like a free personal involved.
Well,
Really?
they can. Well, I mean, how would we do that?
I don't know. I'm trying to come up with a way of doing it. How can we do this that is fair? To everybody, because some are viewing us as we're doing this, and they're not necessarily in the chat room. And some are in the chat room, and then they didn't change their name to a real name, and they're using the random automated name. I don't know. What shall we do? We could... Okay, I know. The month of October. The month of October is coming up, and Halloween. Is there any October birthdays out there?
Well, if you give me a name and send it to me, I'll send them a reading. You know, I'll be glad to do that or talk with them or whatever.
We actually have a Halloween baby. We have somebody that was born on Halloween, and we have somebody that was born on October 2nd. I also am an October birthday.
Wow.
October's a popular month. The first person that answered that question was the Halloween baby. So what is her name?
What's her name? Pumpkin?
Okay, she won't. Her name's Jessica, but she won't do it. Okay.
Okay.
Next. The next October birthday that was answered in the chat room is Brian. October the 2nd. So, Brian, congratulations. You got a full reading from Jennifer. And Jennifer, let them know how he can get a hold of you.
Okay. My email is jennifertarot@hotmail.com. On Facebook, Tarot by Jennifer or Jennifer Tarot Johnson, and then my webpage, tarotbyjennifer.com. And then he can email me from that site.
There you go. And if you missed it, Brian, you can get a hold of me on Facebook.
And you can find me. Yeah, that's great.
So congratulations. And we can't have, one of us doing this and not the other.
Right.
So I will do it as well. This is going, okay, yes, Brian will get a hold of me and I'll hook him up with you.
Great. Well, that's wonderful.
I'm going to give away another one, this time from yours truly.
All right.
And how will we do this?
Come right back. Come here, baby.
The first person that here in the chat room to personally message me instead of typing in the chat room. You go to my name, Misha, it's in the cards, click on it, the box will open up, and then you will be asked to send a private chat. The first one in the chat room to do that will get a reading from me.
Do you see my baby?
Oh, how precious.
That's Oakley. And he's my newest baby. He's very loving. Okay.
I'm being asked that some don't understand what's going on. For a free reading with me. The other one for an October birthday was a full reading with Jennifer. To get a full reading from me, send me a private message of some sort, just hi, whatever, into the chat room, and you will get a free reading from me. We are running out of time again, I'm just going to have to keep having you come back.
It goes by so fast, I can't even believe it. I just enjoy it so much. It's wonderful being with you, and I know I'm glad that I heard you read and got to listen to you. I really like your style. You're very comfortable. You know, we must be related in some way, but I really, really do like your style. I can see why you're so popular too. And I really thought I'd love to have her turn a card for me, and I feel like you would be, you know, I may have you do a full reading for me sometime because I really felt comfortable with you, and I've been searching for that. You know, that's very important.
You are fantastic. I love having you on, and I wanted. We had a discussion the last time you were on off the air.
I know.
You remember what that was?
Yes, I do. And you know, it's been just a crazy time since we've been together, and it just sort of flew by, but I did not forget.
Well, what do you think? Should I throw that idea out?
You wanna?
We were discussing the possibility of me bringing Jennifer on board to co-host with me.
We'll have to see what they say.
We will have to see, time schedule-wise, if, you know, with all that you do, if you're available this time, or she may even consider the possibility of doing your own. But I think you were leaning towards you and I co-hosting.
Yeah, or maybe coming on sometimes, maybe. Or maybe
Right.
different. I would love that. Oh, I would love it, definitely.
That would be fun. I have to get better style things going.
But I think you're adorable, and I love your scarf. I just love it. I almost wore a top hat tonight, but I thought I'd do scarf.
And Brian's saying he'll like to have you along in his pocket as well.
Oh, I would love
it.
I'll have to think of a special costume to wear in the pocket.
Yeah, right? Get them really talking now. We are completely out of time.
Well, it just goes too fast. And you know, when time goes by fast, that means you're having fun, you're enjoying yourself, and I really have.
And I love having you on as well. So
and I see good things in the crystal ball for you.
Yeah, there you go. We forgot to show them that crystal ball. There you go. Hope everybody has a fantastic week. And I will see you same time next Wednesday. Take care. And we had started discussing, and then time was running out. Very neat thing, because you are known as the Biker Tarot.
Yeah, Gypsy Biker.
Yes, Gypsy Biker, that's it. And you have a lot of bikers that you read for that are your clients.
I do, and they, oh, darling, I'm just seeing you, and may I say you look fabulous, marvelous. I love you. We've got to meet in person.
Yes.
Oh, I love that you are wearing that, and how does it make you feel?
I'm hot right now, and it just, you do the look so much better than I do.
No, I don't, and you're rocking it, and I love it on you, and I hope you'll wear it some while you read. Have you worn it during a reading?
Not yet, no.
Do you think you'll freak out your querents?
I might, who knows.
That might be good for them. You know, it's like the full tarot card. Step out of the box and into another realm, and I think you look great. I love it. I'm just seeing you now, and I'm so happy.
Well, say you have body to your hair. I don't. So
I just sort of let it be.
the body and the hair is what gives it, you know, the better look. I got this whole top of the head
fabulous. I absolutely love it.
So So, okay, for those that may not remember, she is Jennifer Johnson. She used to be a dancer, and she's in 1991. She got interested in the tarot, and she's been doing it ever since. And she adds her dance to the tarot cards. And she likes to consider it that she dances with them as we go through life and our music and partners and our dance steps through life change. The tarot, she says, helps her find her way through the dance of life. And she has her own practice. She not only does readings for us, she does them for the pets as well. And we had started touching on that briefly the last time she was on. She also made an announcement a little while ago on Facebook. So you want to stay tuned for the whole show to get the details. That's she's going to be offering a free reading to somebody out there listening tonight. Joined us. So you want to stay tuned for the whole show. I want to bring on Jennifer. Welcome.
Thank you, my friend.
Lots to talk about, lots to do. I don't know what your idea that you have is for the free reading giveaway. I don't know if you want to wait till later in the show, give people more of a chance to get in here and logged in.
I think that would be good. You know, I'm always having people, and I'm sure you are too, messaging me, texting me. Can you just help me? Just turn a few cards for me. I'm having some problems. And I send them now my webpage.
Yes. Yes.
You know, I learned that over the years. We all have. We love everyone. We want to help everyone. But we have to buy the headbands. And we have to buy our cards. And it's just a matter of respect. But so I'm always telling them, hey, you've been wanting a free reading. So tune in to the radio show.
Exactly. And people, you know, with me, know I do the show. And depending on what's going on that week, we open the phone lines for them to call in for a quick, short reading. So they think I'm just a 24-hour,
Sure.
give it to me. And, you know, this is what's going on. And don't you love it when you get the IMs? Hi, how are you?
Oh, yeah.
Especially when it's somebody that... Everybody, welcome to another episode of this In the Cards. Tonight's guest has been here before. She's a delightful, fun guest, and the reason for this is because she did it the last time she was on, and it just looked so wonderful on her. A lot nicer than it does on me, but hey, it'll do. Anyway.
And I'm so glad to be here again. I'm honored that you asked me.
Oh,
Very
you're just
excited.
a darling and so much fun, and your costumes, and you just have such a personality.
You make me feel so good just the way you talk to me and how sweet you are to me. And the costumes are something that I really just have always done, and now it's become sort of a trademark with me. People are always talking about my costumes and what will I wear. And it's something that I've always done ever since I was a very little girl. But I think it makes it more fun.
Yes, it was fun it's always fun to get dressed up and out of what the norm routine is day to day.
Definitely, and I encourage people to do that. People that I read for will like my costumes or the glitter. As a matter of fact, I went into the grocery store yesterday and didn't have my eye glitter on. And two of the cashiers were like, "Where's your glitter?" So I can't go out without my glitter.
See? You were missing, right?
Yeah, I'm like, well, this is a down day. And they're like, we want the glitter. So if it makes people happy, I'm willing to put it on.
There you go.